Hello, this is a Dynamics 365 tutorial on how to use Power Automation within D365 to send automatic emails and team messages when a new customer has been created so that the credit team can approve the credit limits. So we are going to use the out-of-the-box functionality for both Power Automate and Dynamics D365 alerts. You do have to have Power Automate integrated with your organization. Once you enable this functionality, it is going to be, it can't be disabled. So what you'll do is you'll go to the Microsoft Power Platform Admin Center, select the environment, settings, product behavior, display the behavior, show Power Automate on forms and in the sitemap to enable Power Automate. Once enabled, this setting cannot be disabled. From there, you will be able to go into your platform, go to all customers. This is just for this tutorial, and you'll see the Power Automate under options connection. And so for this tutorial, we're going to set up a new alert. So we're going to go to create custom alert. And we want to create a customer alert that says, alert us anytime a new customer is created. So when a record has been created, we want to send an external, and we are going to put our email address in here. Now we are not going to use this email functionality. We're going to use the email functionality within the flow, Power Automate flow. And here's the alert rule ID that's going to be real helpful for us in just a moment. And from there, we need to make sure from a system admin perspective that our batch processes are running for our alerts. So under system admin, under change-based alerts, this should be automatically running already. So you probably don't have to check it, but it is one thing to make sure of. And then we're going to search for business events catalog under system administration. And from here, it's pretty simple. You just look for the alerts, business events, alert event, and just download the schema because we're going to need that to identify the flow, the alert, and connect the flow with the alert. So we'll have this available here in a moment. We'll need that. And then we're going to go to Power Automate. So you can actually go to Power Automate from, like I said, from all customers. And we're going to create a flow. And we are going to create a flow that is triggered by a designated event. And we are going to look for the event in here that's called, when a business event occurs. And it is going to be a finance and operations event. And then we're going to name this add new customer, and I'm going to call this version 3. So I've done some testing here. And so now we have our first step in our flow. We're just going to select our environment, and you will not have this long list that we do. Yeah, probably a very short list. The category is going to be alerts for this example. The business event is when an alert rule is triggered, and then you're going to select your entity. Again, you won't have this many more than likely. USFMF is what we're going to use. We're going to create a new step, and this is parse JSON. Don't worry, I don't really know everything behind what a parse JSON means, but it is pretty easy. You just select body, and then we're going to go to that event schema, Control A, Control C, we'll copy everything, and we're just going to put it into the schema here, Control V. And there should be a done button here. Oh, I probably did that wrong, sorry. I did do that wrong. So we're going to generate from sample. Then we're going to Control V in here. There we go. Sorry about that. Then we're going to go to our next step, and that's going to be condition. We're going to say when the business event occurs, then we are going to look for the rule ID is equal to, and we're going to go back and look at our alert number in case we didn't write it down, and it's 3538. And then we are going to add an action. And we want to say, we want to send an email out of Outlook. And for this example, I'm just going to send it to myself. And we're just going to use the standard out of the box, subject here. And this is fun. We can say anything we really want here. So new customer, and then we're going to look for the dynamic content. So we're going to say new customer key value, which is the customer ID, comma, key value 2, which is the customer name, has been added in D365 Finance and Operations. Please approve credit limit. And then we're going to do something kind of fun that Microsoft has kind of a workaround for some functionality that wasn't quite working. So I'm going to show you how that works. It's really neat. And then we're going to say thank you. Okay, and so what we're going to do here is we're going to put this in HTML format by just putting this little little sign right there, and then it puts it in the format that it needs to be. But here under link, I noticed that it kind of came out extended and long, so we're going to do a little workaround here. We're going to say we're going to leave this here. A equals, and then we're going to pull in the link and another little quotation mark, and now we're going to tell it to open the document. And you'll see in a second how this comes out. It looks really nice. It potentially is just going to be a link, and it's going to say open document. So that's really fun. And that's it for that part. And so then we're going to say, okay, now we want it to create a Teams message. So we're going to post a message in a chat. And I've already created a test team ahead of time called test team. So you'll see that in just a second. User, and we're going to post in the channel. And the team is called test team. And the channel is just general. And here we're going to do the same thing. We're going to say, hello credit team, a new customer. And we're going to do that same thing. Key value 1, customer ID, comma, key value 2, customer name has been created. Please approve credit limit. And then we're just going to connect the link again and do thank you. And you don't have to do both Teams and email. It's totally up to you, but this is the functionality that is available. So again, we're going to just put the little HTML creator there. That's so fun. And then we're going to create our little fun workaround here. Equals, and then we're going to do quotation marks, the link, put the quotation marks again in the, and then we're going to say open document is what we want the wording to say. And there we go. So we are going to save this Perfect. And now we have this version 3. We have, we're going to go into Teams here. And I'm just going to filter on test team. So you can kind of see I have this test team. I have no messages here as I've deleted them all. And then we are going to test this. So manually perform the starting action to trigger. So we are going to go in here and test this. And we are going to go create a customer. So here we're going to call the customer Power Test customer, Power Test Industries. How about that? And we are going to call this customer group all customers. And we can fill out the rest, the address and so forth, but we don't need to for this test. We'll just hit save. And now we should see the flow running, which we do. It usually just takes a few seconds. And then you can see that all the flow has run successfully. I did receive an email. So new customer, this is the customer ID, has been created. This is the name of the customer, Power Test Industries, has been added in D365. And this is that neat open document link we created. So when you click on open document, it takes you right into the system to the customer so that from a credit team perspective, you can update and improve the credit limit. And then we also received a notification in Teams the same way. Hello, credit team, a new customer has been created. Please approve credit limit. And then here is the handy dandy link that we are able to, again, go right into D365. This is going to be my first YouTube posting of instructional. So look forward to more to come. We'll be able to show you the accounting functionality within D365. Have a good day.